Welcome, this is Joshua Benoist in Autodesk Product Support. So this is video 8 of our series on the butt welded elbow fittings. Let's look at the next screen here so that you can see the problem statement from the customer. So pause it if you want to read that, and I'm going to continue on. So where we left off, we were talking about how to update the model in here with our size parameters, and we pulled up a 45-degree elbow here. We were in the process of coming down here and turning on some geometry. So we're in the modeling work planes. In the top plane, we're going to expand on geometry, and I want to see the arc. This is the path that it follows, and I want to see these two lines in the original part. So if I zoom in there real tight, you can see those lines. So I want to draw another line. I'm going to come back here to the home page, and I'm going to start right there, come downwards, and then I'm going to do it again, starting right here and coming in this direction. So there's the radius of this thing, of that arc. Now let's do one more line here. So what we're going to do is really dig into the geometry of this. Alright, let's fix that. There we go. So when we had a 90-degree elbow, this line right here was equal to the radius. Let me show that. Actually, that might actually be good to see here. So let's come down here to the size parameters, edit values. Let's come back up to a 1/2 inch 90. So highlight that row, come up here and say update the model. We'll say OK. So you'll see how the model is updated, and these lines right here, these are model lines, and they've updated too. Now, let's kind of go through the same process there. And I'm going to grab this, come down, enter, and repeat the line from there, come this way. Alright. So that tells us the radius, the center point of this thing, and then if we do this, it's not liking it. Why is it not liking it? Let's try that one more time. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we're going to come out to this point. Alright, so this is a 45-degree angle here. And if that's a 45-degree angle, and this is the radius right here, well, this has to be the radius equal to the radius also, which we saw that in the size parameters. But when we come and do a 45-degree elbow, it's not. In fact, this angle is half of 45 degrees, 22.5 degrees. So, basically the geometry, the tangent of 45, so if this is 45-degree angle, is equal to the opposite divided by this length here. Well, the same thing would be true for this. So the tangent of a 22.5 degree angle is equal to this distance from there to this point divided by this, the radius. So we know the radius, and we know the angle, so we can calculate this distance here. In fact, I've done that. So let's pull up my spreadsheet